During the eulogy at Nolan Wells' funeral in Ocean Springs Monday, Sharpton and Tyler Perry are offering a $100,000 reward for info on Wells' death. The Hinds County Coroner's Office has not yet ID'd a woman found shot in the head Monday morning about 8:30. Capitol Police say that happened at Hattiesburg Street at Shepherd Brothers Park. Police say they do believe the woman was murdered and no arrests have been announced. 29-year-old William Tolley of Bristol, Virginia, is under arrest, accused of trying to exploit a 15-year-old girl in Horn Lake. But detectives say after several searches of all of his devices and goings-on, they found more than 8,000 files containing child pornography. They say the two were communicating on Discord. For the communities that had a lot of debris to clean up, that had damage to infrastructure, and that had to do something fast during January's winter storm to keep people from being hurt, they will be getting some money to help cover those costs from the federal government. FEMA announced $26 million have been approved for the state in public assistance money. More news in 1 hour on 103.9 WYAB. I'm Chris Davis.
Doctor, AC doctor, what's your diagnosis? My whole house was hot as a fever. Now my house frozen, cause my air conditioning's open. Doctor, my AC's broken. Doctor, the AC doctor, heal my house. Bless my soul.
The AC Doctors is your one-stop provider for air conditioning and heating installation, service, and repair. Contact us for money-saving repairs and lower energy bills.
Doctor, the AC doctor, heal my house, bless my soul.
Google the AC Doctors and get some relief today. TheACDR.com.
The views and opinions expressed in this program are the individual views and opinions of the people expressing them and do not necessarily reflect those of this radio station, its parent, affiliated, or related entities, agents, or employees.
Welcome to the Chip Matthews Show, where politics meets the South. So grab your sweet tea, find a comfortable spot to sit back, and let's embark on this journey together. Chip away, chip away.
And good. Tuesday. Somebody said Tuesday morning. Good morning. Shane, Easy, Lloyd, Travis, Will, Brown, Phil, Barlow. Glad to see all of y'all just getting up. It must, sometimes I think that this must be y'all's time when you get up just to go to the restroom and then go back to bed. And you just say, hey, I'm going to say hello, Chip, and then go back to bed. That way everybody will think that I get up early and start to get something done every morning. But anyway, good morning, Jeff Thomas. It's going to be hot, humid weather in the deep south. Yes, sir. It is going to be. It is going to be hot. Hotter than hell. Yes, it will be. And so you got to take care. You got to get out. You got to drink some water today. You got to find a cool place to hang out. If it's and everybody says, Chip, it's been slower lately at the local restaurants and all that around, and everybody's going, what is it? I go, well, it's a combination of back to school and it's just too hot. When it gets this hot, it's like you walked out into a thunderstorm. Okay? That's exactly what it's like. I mean, it is so hot that when you go out there, you just go, oh, geez. And it just sucks all the energy out of you. You're not going to go sit on a deck anywhere. You're not going to go, although I did install my new Chicken Fan Breeze patrols on the deck. I mean, we have a constant breeze, but right now it's like a convection oven. It's just blowing 200-degree air across you, But, air moving does feel better. I will say that. Good morning, Ricky Gray. Yeah, it's going to be a great day, but it's going to be hot all day. And everybody talks about the weather being bad when it's this hot. I'm going, no, it's not. You got Bertha, big Bertha down there running across the coast this weekend. They're saying, it's a tropical storm. It's not a full blown hurricane, but it's going to come on through and it's going to change some weather patterns. They say, all we're really going to get up here is some wind, they say. Maybe some afternoon thunder showers, but nothing really bad. So, excuse me for yawning. 6:09 a.m. on a going to be a hot one on this Tuesday. Got something on your mind? Give us a call. Call us up here at the studio. We'll put you on the air. We'll talk to you about what's going on in your world. Has anybody noticed? Does anybody else notice that? Okay, we had a lady that was shot in the head yesterday. Shot in the head and killed. Okay, that was about the 10th story on the news last night, local news. They have it buried so deep into all this other crap. They don't, I would think that it's kind of important to tell us how often people are getting murdered and killed. I just think I may be wrong. I may be wrong. Maybe we all are just supposed to understand that it's going on and we don't have to really talk about it. We'll just put it in the news. We'll mention it. Somebody got shot in the head at a park. They're trying to figure it out. I mean, what do y'all think? Am I wrong? Am I just completely wrong to think that being hot and people shooting and look and some people will tell me that the hot weather and the and gun violence is not part of the same thing. No, it is the same thing because you have a shorter fuse. That fuse is burning in this hot weather. You're ready to go. You're ready to yell. You're ready to make a move. You want it to all go away. You want to, because I guess it's like being in the oven, it's like fried chicken. I drop you in the deep fryer. It's going to be over soon. If I were a lobster, I'd drop you in the water, it's hot in there, They know that it's going to be over real soon. Oh, but lobster and some butter, it's pretty good. Yeah. So I don't know what we're going to do about the violence in Jackson, Mississippi, or hell, it's the entire United States. But in the Benny Thompson district, where we're all been talking about the socialism that's been going on, I keep telling you about the socialism, and then you see nationally where people are withdrawing and don't want to be a part of the Democratic Party, which that just that's some people thinking. You never know when somebody's going to wake up and think, but they're saying that, this isn't the Democratic Party I signed up for, and that's exactly right, because it's not the Democratic Party. It's communism. It's socialism. I will pay for, you think about it this way, y'all. Let's say we get data centers all over the state, which we're getting data centers all over the state. And let's say those data centers need some extra power. And let's say we live in a socialist world where we no longer have a voice. We get whatever the government tells us. We're going to eat what they give us. We're going to drink what they give us. And then when they decided that we don't need to have air conditioning at the house, that's that. We'll cut it off because we got to keep the data centers running. Y'all, don't think those data centers are going to ever have power outages. It's not going to happen. And for you to ever think that that's possible, that, when our electricity is out, it's going to be out over there. No, it's not. No, it is not. Because it's too important. Information is the most important thing in the world. And so when you sit there and you hear people trying to downplay China and the election, getting all the information they got during the election, they say, well, they didn't do anything with it. No, Everybody does something with the information they get. That's why they want it. They want everything about you. They want to know everything about you. They want to know what time you wake up, what time you go to bed, who you listen to on the radio. They want to know what TV shows you watch. They want to know what you eat. They want to know what you drink. That way they can attack you. And speaking of attacking us, Mexico's getting even right now with all this lettuce, right? We'll attack America when it's hot because people eat lighter when it's hot because they have that information. And then they go, okay. And say, we'll just send some lettuce up there. We'll send a whole bunch of lettuce up there and we'll destroy America with lettuce. And that's what they've done. You know, if it isn't pot, might as well just be regular old lettuce. You know, we'll get everything up there upset. And then those people, because they've been messing with their own water, you know, restrooms without water are not a good place. So all you got to do is attack our lettuce. You already got control of our water because all our water's got to go run the data centers, right? Yeah, I can remember when we had water, we didn't think about water. Water did not concern us. You know, never mind that your body, I think your body's like 80% water, and it's so important that you have it and that you drink it all the time. But when I grew up, we didn't think about water. We thought, this time of year, we thought about swimming pool water. Yeah, or going out to a cool pond and jumping in. You know, it's something like you get in, you're hot up here, but if you go down a little deeper, you hit that cool place in the pond or in a lake. Oh, it feels great. It's very refreshing. But that's the life we grew up with, and that life seems to be gone. They go, you can't jump in that water. It's got alligators and snakes and all that in there. Well, they were in there before. They've been there all our lives. That's what they do. Swimming in the creek. There you go. But you know, that's exactly the lifestyle we live. And you go, that's some Andy Griffith stuff, Chip. You've done lost your mind. What? No, I haven't lost my mind. I have not lost my mind. We have not lost our mind. We still eat. We still drink. We still do everything we used to do. We used to drink water out of a water hose back in the day. Imagine that. Imagine that. Now we'd be drinking it out of the Flex hose, you know. Yeah, the Flex hose, you know, made out of Superman steel, you know, expandable Superman steel, the Flex hose. It's amazing what we live in. What's on y'all's mind today? Anybody got anything on their mind? I mean, we got naked women driving cars around Jackson. We got with weapons in the car. We got 19-year-old woman killed. We got 21-year-old woman killed. We got 23-year-old woman killed. We're losing our quality of life so slowly that they don't expect us to notice. Andy Devine, you are absolutely right. Everything that you enjoyed in your life is going away. And it's all plus tax. States got to get their tax. Politicians got to get theirs. It never stops. We'll be back with more on the Chip Matthews Show on WYAB. It never stops. We'll be back with more.
1039 WYAB.
In the heart of rural America, we know the value of an honest day's work. While the big corporate brands focus on their stock prices, Outlaw Light is focused on you. We're an independent American brand built on resilience. We don't preach or teach. We just brew. That means a high-quality, 105-calorie light beer at a price that respects your hard-earned dollar. For the patriots, the dreamers, and the doers, America deserves a new light beer. Grab an Outlaw. It's darn good beer.
Bank Plus makes it easier to bank. With extended drive-through hours plus 24/7 online and mobile banking, we're here when you need us. Lost your debit card? Get a new one instantly at any Bank Plus location. No waiting for the mail. And interactive teller machines offer drive-up personal service 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday and 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Saturdays. Your bank, your plus. Learn more at bankplus.net. Member FDIC.
At Sandifer Orthodontics, we believe in family, tradition, and community. From kids to adults, Sandifer offers state-of-the-art orthodontic care with complimentary consultations, so everyone in the family can smile with confidence. Sandifer Orthodontics proudly supports Tri-County Academy and the Building on Tradition campaign, so a short drive to local businesses like Sandifer helps TCA thrive. Begin the journey to a beautiful smile at SandiferOrtho.com. Sandifer Orthodontics, Highland Village, Jackson, and Gateway Drive in Brandon.
For decades, you've known the name Martin's for good times, great food, and the best live music. Now that's happening at 2 locations, downtown Jackson and Livingston. Check the websites, martinslivingstonms.com and martinsdowntownjxn.com for the many special events and live music lineups. You can chill with friends on the big patio at the Livingston location and enjoy the blue plate lunches and nightly drink specials. Martin's, downtown and Livingston.
Hi, this is Rita Jensen with Remax Connection, and I want to tell you, I've lived in Florida for over 50 years. I'm a graduate of Tri-County Academy, went there the first day the doors opened. If you're thinking about putting your children into Tri-County Academy and need a place to live, then give me a call. Without a doubt, the Florida expert when it comes to real estate. So if you need a place to live, give me a call. Rita Jensen, Remax Connection. 601-720-4037 or go to my website, ritajensen.net.
Hey, Flora, the farm store in Flora, fresh from the farm right here. The farm store in Flora, organic, local, clear. Locally sourced meats and vegetables too. Fresh produce every day, picked just for you. The farm store in Flora, fresh from the farm right here. The farm store in Flora, come see what's fresh today.
Greetings. I'm Dr. Benny Tate, president of the Congregational Methodist Church denomination in Florence, Mississippi, and the pastor of Rock Springs Church in Milner, Georgia, inviting you to attend one of our services this week. Find a church near you at cm-church.org and be sure and listen for our weekly program, Apples of Gold from Rock Springs Church, here on 103.9 WYAB.
Sundays, 7:30 and 10.
Hello, friends and neighbors. This is David Frederick. I'm here to tell you about the latest development here at Frederick Sales and Service in Brandon. In an effort to always bring you the very best brands, I am proud to announce that Frederick Sales and Service is Central Mississippi's newest dealer for Skag zero-turn mowers and products. We have deals on one of the industry's best brands of zero-turn mowers, Skag. You can buy now and pay later because 0% financing is also available at Frederick's. Come see our inventory. We're here serving you for over 3 decades in Brandon since 1993.
Welcome back to the Chip Matthews Show, and here is your host, Chip Matthews.
6:22 a.m. on a Tuesday morning here on the Chip Matthews Show on WYAB. Let's go to the phone and check in. Good morning, Woodrow.
Good morning.
Hey,
Good morning.
How you doing?
Just right on a Tuesday morning.
Yeah. So
I have got the plan for the data center water.
Okay.
We're going to irrigate the watermelon patches in Simpson County.
Holy cow! Now you're going to destroy Simpson County watermelons?
Oh no! This is going to be. We're going to have high data watermelons.
Oh.
Where you can eat. Yes, you can eat a slice of watermelon and instantly become smarter.
Well, then what will happen? What will happen next is they'll deport all our watermelons to China, and they'll have the information. I mean, that's what we do here in America. God. We take everything we grow here and send it to China. Right.
No, I've got an even better plan for that. We'll make a flotilla and float them to Cuba and trade them for giant communist frogs.
There you go. There you go.
How's life treating you, man?
It's good. It's hot. It's another day. It's what's going on in the world. It's just like every day you walk in and you can say, okay, what are we going to talk about? It's a murder. It's another murder. It's another murder. It's another political scandal. It's another they can't do the Save America Act. They can't, we got congressmen there and the Republicans are in control, and no, we can't pass a simple bill for voter ID. And we already know that in Mississippi our voter ID is suspect. At least. I mean,
yeah, I've had the pleasure of helping a firm in Pearl. They're going out of business, a big commercial firm.
Yes.
And they use welders and machinists and things like that. I mean, huge business. Ask them why they were going out of business. Man said, I can't get any help. I can't get a welder. Said the people that they turn out of welding school cannot weld. They can't speak the English language.
Well, they can't read and write either, because that's this problem when I hire waitresses. Most of them can't read and write. You look at them and say, okay, the computer's down. Oh, that's it. We're closed. No, we're not. I'll show you how you used to do it.
CHX stands for chicken in the restaurant business.
My thing is, we need to go to Waffle House, hire everybody at Waffle House. They seem to just yell it across the room and cook it. There you go.
Oh, the guy that's the pit boss there is got octopus ears.
Yes.
He's doing 8 different orders at one time without the written word.
That's right. That's right. It's amazing. It's amazing when you come up with the system works.
That's right.
And like
you just have to apply it.
So the Constitution of the United States was a system, and then everybody's trying to improve it. And that's the problem with the beauty of the Constitution. There is nothing to improve.
They want to leave their fingerprints on it so they can feel special.
Yeah, I didn't get to sign it, so I'm gonna come up with something on it. What
That's
else?
Right.
What's going on? What's going on today in your world?
Well, I'm going back over to the huge industrial building and help get this guy's stuff ready for auction.
Can you weld?
And oh yes, I went to welding school when I was a child.
Okay.
And I blacksmithed for about 10 years or so.
Well, I wonder if these people that are welders, are they getting jobs at data centers, building and working independently? Is that going on?
No, there's not much welding going on there. Those are typically pipe fitters.
Oh, okay.
The millwrights.
Gotcha.
But typical welders just doing fab shop welding, making widgets the same. We need 500 of these widgets.
Yep.
With all these angles, and they have to be square.
Imagine that.
And I know you're going to have to use that scary tool that has a right angle. It has a 90-degree
right
thing.
Yeah.
Can't be 89. Can't be 88 degrees. Got to be 90.
Okay.
But boss, that's so hard. Well, that's what we got to have. But that's the world we have today.
The skill level is just gone to poo-poo.
Well, they can't even speak. They're
right.
lazy in their diction.
Yeah.
They cannot pronounce words. It's just.
And then when you go to
terrible.
And when they go to the store to buy pants, they buy the pants and then they forget to get the belt.
Correct.
That's it. It's the belt.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna get off your airwaves this morning. Enjoy the show as usual, and enjoy your restaurant. Was out this past week for a couple of times. And had a great evening.
Well, thank you. Well, and this week tonight we have something new. We got a girls rock night. All female bands, all female musicians coming in there, and they're going to do the 70s tonight. So they're going to be 70s rock and songs. And of course, it is ladies' night is what we're calling it. And so we have special for the ladies.
And me.
Music one.
And me, previously committed.
Yes.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Maybe I can catch you a different night.
Okay. Well, we'll see you.
But, okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah, the Woodrow. Y'all, and that is something new we're doing out there tonight at Beethoven's on the Reservoir. It's Tuesday, Wednesday night is the big singer-songwriter night. So we got with some people and we came up with this Tuesday thing to do all-American female rock night is what we're going to call it. And then basically it's going to be quality music. We got half price appetizers for ladies, $5 martinis. And of course, $10 off a steak. That's right. $10 off your steak. Red meat. We want some real American women in there eating some steak tonight out at Beethoven's on the Reservoir. $10 off your steak tonight out there. So come on out and check that out. 6:29 a.m. here on the radio on a Tuesday. What are y'all going to do? What are y'all doing today? Is it so hot you're just going to sit at the house and just eat a Mater sandwich and just and drink a glass of sweet tea and just sit there and do nothing all day? It's a good day to do nothing. It's too hot to be out there today and tomorrow. I think tomorrow they're saying that with the heat index, it's going to be 114. Today it's like 110, and they're never wrong. So the only thing they're getting right is it's hot, and it's going to be hot today, hot tomorrow, and hot now. So y'all be careful as you get out in this hot weather, and don't stay out too long. We'll be back with more right here on the Chip Matthews Show. Be careful on as you get out in this hot weather, and don't stay out too long. We'll be back with more right here on the Chip Matthews Show.
1039 WYAB.
Acme Pizza and Daiquiris is leveling up. A whole new Acme Pizza and Daiquiris is now open at the Reservoir at Beethoven's Boardwalk in Ridgeland, right next door to Cock of the Walk. And the new Acme Pizza and Daiquiris will have all of your old favorites too, like the Acme Dynamite Balls and Garlic Knots, and the best specialty pizzas ever, like the Pig, the Sergeant Pepperoni, the Serpent Turf, and lots more. Come to the all-new Acme Pizza and Daiquiris location on the Res in Ridgeland, next door to Cock of the Walk.
It's all systems go this month at Mazda of Jackson. With rates as low as 0% with approved credit, come test drive the all-new, fully redesigned 2026 Mazda CX-5. More room for you and your cargo makes the third-generation CX-5 the best yet. Mazda's best-selling SUV also comes with 1-year maintenance included on your new vehicle purchase. And Mazda of Jackson still specializes in certified pre-owned vehicles with hassle-free trade-in options available. Shop online at MazdaofJackson.com or visit Mazda of Jackson, I-55 Frontage Road.
Your roof is constantly exposed to the elements, battling dirt, algae, and stains. But with Watkins Construction and Roofing Roof Wash Service, you can keep it looking like new. A proprietary rooficide treatment is EPA approved, safe, and guaranteed to prevent algae from coming back for at least 2 years. No harsh chemicals, no damage, no black streaks. Just a clean, beautiful roof that lasts. Call Watkins Construction and Roofing at 601-966-8233 or visit nomoreroofstains.com today.
ABC News, I'm Sherry Preston. The White House raising the stakes in the tariff fight with Canada, set to put in place new 50% tariffs on all sorts of Canadian imports. ABC's Karen Hua.
The list of affected Canadian products is wide-ranging. Dairy products, alcohol, and honey, along with a range of other grocery items. Also construction materials, clothing, furniture, and electronics. Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney says the tariffs violate the free trade agreement between the U.S., Mexico, and Canada.
Trump administration using a law that experts think has never been used before for tariffs. Another night of American attacks on Iran, the 10th in a row. Iran's Revolutionary Guard vowing no more oil will pass through the Strait of Hormuz. Gas prices here already back to $4 a gallon on average. Tropical storm Bertha threatening the Gulf Coast could make landfall in Louisiana tomorrow. Selling at auction for $3.75 million, the prop of Luke Skywalker's severed hand of the lightsaber was holding. This is ABC News.
Mississippi, the 39th annual Mississippi Wildlife Extravaganza hits the Clyde Muse Center in Pearl, July 24th through the 26th. Kids 12 and under get in free all weekend, and we're throwing back 2016 pricing. That means just $10 for the adults. Sea Turtle Man, Diamond Jim Board Wine, Mountain Man from Duck Dynasty, and more live. There'll be gator shows, big buck contests, giveaways, bounce houses, and family fun all weekend long. Check us out online, msganza.com.
Want insider tips on foundation repair, maintenance, and how to protect your biggest investment? Todd Sandridge, owner of Superior Foundation Services, will be dropping in this month for quick interviews with your favorite local hosts. Whether you're dealing with cracks, settling, or just want peace of mind, This is a conversation you don't want to miss. Superior Foundation Services, helping you stay on solid ground. Find them online at superior.ms. That's superior.ms.
Looking to elevate your ride? Weston Automotive and Rick's Pro Truck have you covered. From rugged bumpers to sleek step bars, Weston's top-notch accessories will transform your truck into a head-turner. And at Rick's Pro Truck, we specialize in custom installations that bring your vision to life. Visit us today for expert advice and unbeatable deals. Weston Automotive and Rick's Pro Truck, where your truck's potential comes alive. Weston and RPT. Trucks live here.
Welcome back to the Chip Matthews Show, and here is your host, Chip Matthews.
6:35 a.m. on a Tuesday, hot Tuesday morning here at WYAB and all across Mississippi. And it's going to be hot today. For those people listening to us in Afghanistan this morning, it's going to be hot here, you know, and it's different kind of hot. Y'all got sand under your ground. We got humidity, dirt, red clay. It's different kind of hot here, and you just don't understand. Look, Andy Gibson, who is running for governor, but understand now, y'all, no one has qualified to run for governor yet. That won't happen till January. Okay, for everybody that knows somebody that says they're going to run, until they fill out that paperwork and turn it in January, they're not running. Okay, but anyway, he put out a thing yesterday on data centers, circular financing, closed loop valuations, and the AI bubble financial risk. And he goes into talking about some of the stuff that is an issue with the data centers. And they're not, they're talking about how they're not even making money. Then he talks about on his little thing that he put up on Facebook, he's a member of the MDEQ permit board. And this is the primary reason why last week he announced his policy requiring basic water, energy, air quality, and financial information and control persons of all data centers projects coming before the MDEQ board, permit board. Well, I didn't know that data centers weren't going before the the Department of Environmental Quality. It seems like everything going on in the state should go in front of the people that it's supposed to go in front of, right? I mean, if I were going to open up a business, I got to go in front of them. Then you got the guy, they keep talking about the guy that, the guy that he give away Top Chef Happy Hour, that guy, talking about his plans to put a data center in Jackson. And then, of course, everybody is speculating that the place is going to be over there where the Rex Brown plant used to be, that Energy used to have, because it has Lake Hyco on it. Yeah, that ain't enough water. That ain't enough water to run a data center. I mean, the thought that you would even think about opening up a data center in Jackson, Mississippi, when residents can't even get water. And what would they charge for the water? I mean, what would the water bill be for a data center? I mean, for real. I mean, water's cheaper in Canton, but it's gone up. Water's cheaper everywhere, but it's gone up everywhere. But in Jackson, Mississippi, y'all, and in Hinds County, for at least during the times in which I've owned a business, water was gold. And now it's gold plus. I mean, and we live in a situation where the data centers are going to be a problem. And right now everybody's just lining up for the money. You got all these politicians and look, the graft of money moving around and saying positive things. Every one of these politicians, they want to make sure that they're on board. And we've learned through the means of the FBI when they were dealing with the mayor of Jackson and the district attorney and a few, city councilmen. They only got 2. There's got to be some more on there because you had to have 4 votes in order to get anything passed. So there's got to be 2 more that hadn't been got yet. But the reality is money's just everywhere. And if you're a political person, God bless you. And stay away from the money because the money is there to corrupt you. And the ones we do have, I mean, everybody, and you've got people running around just going, everybody's got a price. Everybody else is doing it. That's sort of like the voting mentality. It's sort of like when they vote for something on the floor. Well, everybody else is going to vote on this school choice bill, so I'm going to vote on the school choice bill. Then you had people there in the Republican Party that stood up against it. Makes me think that those people didn't get swayed by the money. But they'll all keep working. And then you got the politician that votes for something that you don't like and something that they say they don't like or don't support. But what do they use as their excuse? Well, we got to give a little to get a little. No, you don't. You never have to curb your values for anything. That's just the way it is. And the Save America Act, when we sit here, I mean, it seems to me that those that say they're going to vote for the Save America Act would be at the top of their lungs every day and every time they can speak in public, say, Save America, Save America, Save America. We got to we got to get the Trump Save America Act through. Then you hear these things about, I just feel like the Senate, John Thune, is just not strong enough. He is not strong enough. And when someone's not strong enough, I believe that the other people in the party need to say something. When the House decided they needed to get rid of some people, they did. They took care of it. It was a strange time, but they took care of it. I think you got the same problem in the Senate. And, and it's like here in Mississippi, we have senators and House of Representative people who their constituents sent them there. And then they vote against things that their own constituents don't want. And they'll use the excuse that, well, the rest of the state needed this. We don't have to think about just us. We got to think about the whole state. We're all here in it together. Well, that's not the way it works. That's not the way it's supposed to work. You're only there because your people sent you there. Local government is important. Local government is important. The people you put on the ballot locally to run for office is so important. It's so important that you get it right. And the sad thing is we don't have a lot of people running for those jobs. And come January, people will be qualifying to run for state jobs and county jobs and they'll be qualifying. And it won't be like right now you hear everybody's running for governor. Well, that's all fixing to change. That's all fixing to change because the powers that be will start telling people, you're going to be this, you're going to be this, you're going to be this, and you're going to be happy. You got to wait your turn because they're not going to have everybody that has an office in the state unless they're all going to jail, for something else. But technically, they're not going to have that. And they're going to say, Delbert's be going, I waited my turn. And, I got Benny Thompson's support and the Democrats. So y'all got to let me go because that way you'll have a Republican at the top job. And and there's some truth to that. When it comes down to it, we're going to want a Republican, whatever the Republican person that's on the ballot in November, we're going to vote for them. Because the other option is just not good unless we start getting Democrats who denounce the Socialist Party, which is becoming a thing, y'all. The Democrats, you've got a group that is becoming splintered from them saying, look, the Mandamis and all them are crazy. They got it all wrong. They're nuts. We're not those kind of Democrats. We're Christian Democrats. Woo! Now what are you going to do? What are you going to do when the Democratic Party changes itself? These are politicians. Politicians develop a way to change in order to, they're shapeshifters. They do what they got to do to fix everything. Why are people getting away and not paying taxes, such as in Goodman? Only 14 houses pay taxes out of 90. Well, that's because the other houses probably become HUD houses and they don't have to pay taxes, right? Is that the way that works? If you're a government house? Yeah. Why don't data centers be put on Benny Thompson in Benny Thompson's district? Well, Benny, wherever they are, Benny's got to get paid. That's just the way it is. And the ones in Madison County are in Benny Thompson's district. Okay. But, they're also real close to every to the money central areas of the state. I mean, Madison County is big money. Rankin County is big money. They're all lining up there. You got one over in Meridian, a big one over there in Meridian. It seems like they'd be being built in the Delta and places like that because we're not using them to grow lettuce. We could grow lettuce, y'all. It seems to me like we could grow lettuce and put on it Mississippi lettuce and open a company tomorrow morning and we could get us a grant. The government could give us some money to go open a lettuce farm and we could be supplying the entire state. All the United States with just lettuce. Wouldn't that be amazing if America went to not buying groceries from the people that they're fighting with, like Mexico? You're shutting down the border, trying to tell everybody to stay out of here, but you're still supporting their people down there working. You're supporting them. That's where you get your Taylor lettuce, your lettuce that Taco Bell and everybody uses. So that's PepsiCo and all them spending money down there to get the lettuce up here. And all these big box stores and all that getting this lettuce, and then they're out to take us all down. They say it's going to be hot. We got guns in the streets. We got to get them. Let's infect the lettuce. COVID was different. We didn't like COVID, but lettuce, we can do lettuce and do the same amount of damage that we did with COVID. And we can also help them deplete the source of water because more people will be going to the bathroom, so more water will become wastewater. Mm-hmm. That's the plan. That makes water go up. Water goes up, taxes go up. And taxes go up, there's more money in the system for us politicians to steal off the top, to take our cut, to get some here. I mean, money makes the world go round, right? If you ain't got money, you don't have anything. Well, we're going to be back to living off the land soon. We'll all be just growing greens and our own lettuce in our yard. You're going to have a cow and a pig and a few chickens, and we're going to be just fine, right? Until they come take our land away from us to build the data center. But then again, if you can't grow any grass because of the radiation fallout from the data centers or the whatever. And then the next question is, over years, I've studied weather patterns and where the tornadoes come through when they come through the state. And it just seems like, in the area where we've put a ton of asphalt down around Nissan and places like that, you have the hot of the asphalt and then you have the cool of the reservoir. So the tornadoes now seem to go through different gaps where they can get through. And where it's real hot, it seems like it busted up. Now I may be completely crazy, and I probably am, but that's just one of the things that I've watched and seen in the hot and cold world, And so the data centers are going to put a bigger heat section into the sky. I mean, hot air rises, and when you got more hot air, you got more weather movement. And that's just the way it is, y'all. That's, these hot and cool streaks occur for reasons. And their weather pattern comes across the country. And then the heat, the coolness of the ground can do something. And the water on the ground, when you hit a lake, that slows things down, changes things up. I don't know all the dynamics of weather, but I'm going to tell you, I believe the asphalt, the buildings and all that have a whole lot to do with our weather patterns and how it comes through the area when tornadoes come through. You watch and see. As the data centers go in, the weather will go around them. And you'll go, how did that happen? They'll just go around them because the weather is different there. And it's being man-made. It's not, it's kind of man-made weather, but it's not. It's just progress is what they call it. We'll be back with more on the Chip Matthews Show. It's just progress is what they call it.
Keep it tuned here to 103.9 WYAB.
In the heart of rural America, we know the value of an honest day's work. While the big corporate brands focus on their stock prices, Outlaw Light is focused on you. We're an independent American brand built on resilience. We don't preach or teach, we just brew. That means a high-quality, 105-calorie light beer at a price that respects your hard-earned dollar. For the patriots, the dreamers, and the doers, America deserves a new light beer. Grab an Outlaw. It's darn good beer.
At Flora Animal Hospital, our team doesn't just take care of your pet's needs. We feel like it starts with the pet parents. If the pet parent is informed thoroughly and understands the situation with the animal and why certain things need to be done or certain medications need to be given, it's easier to get that done. Our website is floraanimalhospital.com. It'll take you straight to the online store where your medicine can be purchased, food can be purchased, prescription or non-prescription, and they will be shipped straight to your front door. floraanimalhospital.com.
Acme Pizza and Daiquiris is leveling up. A whole new Acme Pizza and Daiquiris is now open at the Reservoir at Beethoven's Boardwalk in Ridgeland, right next door to Cock of the Walk. And the new Acme Pizza and Daiquiris will have all of your old favorites too, like the Acme Dynamite Balls and Garlic Knots, and the best specialty pizzas ever, like the Pig, the Sergeant Pepperoni, the Surf and Turf, and lots more. Come to the all-new Acme Pizza and Daiquiris location on the Res in Ridgeland, next door to Cock of the Walk.
When leaks, clogs, or cold showers slow you down, call on Anglin Plumbing, the plumbing experts who get the job done right the first time. Leaky faucet, sink, or toilet? Need a water heater installed? Call on Anglin Plumbing. You can always trust Anglin's reliable and hardworking technicians. Don't let plumbing headaches ruin your day. Call on Anglin Plumbing Service to get it fixed. And you can be a part of the team. Anglin Plumbing is now hiring. Learn more about Anglin Plumbing at anglinplumbing.com.
When seconds making a play, Short's got it covered.
A winning insurance strategy doesn't rely on one person.
Good hustle, good hustle.
Communicate with your guys and make sure everyone's in the right coverage.
It takes a team that knows its roles well, working together to provide an exceptional experience.
Set the screen. You have to protect yourself. 1, 2, 3, Wildcats!
At Shelter Insurance, you can count on our local agents and award-winning customer service to help you protect what matters most.
Come see me, Jamie Creel, at Shelter Insurance and see why Forbes has rated us #1 in the world.
Remember when Saturday meant tackling 3 projects before lunch? Now you need a nap after buying the lumber. It doesn't happen all at once. Energy slips away a little at a time. Focus does too. The team at Live Better Men's Health and Wellness helps men get answers to low testosterone, fatigue, weight gain, and more. Because getting older is mandatory. Feeling old is optional. Learn more at livebettermen.com. That's livebettermen.com.
Detroit-style pizza has its own rules. We learned them, then we made it our own. Johnny's Pizza House is Detroit-style pizza. Deep pan crust, crispy edges, your choice of toppings, then finished with the pizza sauce swirled right on top. Mouthwatering cheesy goodness. Order online at johnnysph.com and build your own Detroit-style pizza. Detroit-style the Johnny's way. Order a taste of Detroit this summer at Johnny's Pizza House. Let's share a slice.
If you want the best health care, where do you go? The Mayo Clinic. If you want the best care for your vehicle, where do you go? Mayo Auto Clinic in Raymond. Mayo Auto Clinic does foreign and domestic vehicles and diesel repair. Mayo Auto Clinic has ASE certified techs with over 25 years of experience. You can extend the life of your car or truck when you take it to Mayo Auto Clinic. For cost-effective repairs and maintenance, go to the best, Mayo Auto Clinic. Open weekdays at 7 a.m. Highway 18 in Raymond.
Farm garden,
6:53.
Here's your host, Chip Matthews.
6:53 on a Tuesday morning. I want everybody to get out and enjoy the day, but it's going to be hot. And I'm checking my crime radar to see what's been going on. Okay, so 9 hours ago, reports of a man suspected of planning a crime. That's interesting, how that works. And then let's say we have a large armed group fighting at Forest Park Apartments. That was 9 hours ago on Forest Avenue. Shooting reported at a family gathering on Maple Street in Jackson. Person having seizure near Mansdale Road. Let's see what else we got here. Complaint of ex-partner posting intimate images. That's in Lincoln County. Let's see what else we got here. Helicopter transport man with shoulder gunshot wound, North State Street in Yazoo City. False fire alarm at Bassett Circle Business. Let's see what else we got. House on fire at Brown Road, west of Canton. An elderly woman needs psychiatric evaluation in Madison. Yeah, this crime radar has all these stories, and then you cut on the news locally, and it's like none of this stuff exists. And I think of our first responders that are out there that make these phone calls and go into these places. I mean, you don't think about it, but they're constantly going into areas where the gunfire is going on, or maybe actively going on when they get there. And they go in and they do their jobs. But I mean, y'all, we got to get safer. And then of course you're going, why don't people want to be officers? Why don't people want to be firemen? It's that. And then you're not respected, Then you hear the police chief in Jackson talk about everything wonderful she's doing. Look, the town's still burning down around her. They're keeping the news out of the news, And as all these things occur, nobody knows what's going on. Something like Crime Radar, at least it's giving you all the 911 calls that are coming in. Now, I know that there are calls that come in that turn out to be not much of nothing. But, the rapes, the murders, they're all going on. The assaults, the abuse of people, the robberies. You've got elder abuse where people are going in and stealing the prescription drugs of elderly people and then selling them on the streets. This is real. This is real stuff going on. That's happening. That could be happening in your own family. That one of your kids or one of your grandkids or something is going in stealing the grandparents' drugs and selling them on the streets. It's really happening out there. And it is not good. It's not good. And we're not, and it is too many crimes going on in the world that we don't get out to prosecute because of everything else going on in the world. We need meaningful legislation. We need these judges that we're going to get for the youth courts. That's good. And we got 2 facilities we're going to put the youth in. But, we have a problem holding people when we look at Parchment in places and all the people that get out of jail and run around and are constantly getting out. We have problems that need to be solved. And when we elect people to run certain things, they need to be responsible and fix it where you don't hear that somebody escaped. You don't hear people getting out of the Randy Tucker Travel Lodge up there just running around, do you? You don't hear anybody getting escaped there, do you? But now Hines County, you can get out of jail. They get out all the time. But Madison County, you don't. That's the difference in law enforcement. Madison County is doing their job. Rankin County does their job. Now, some of those state facilities over there, they don't do their job because people get out. And that's because everybody knows somebody that gets them hired. And, I believe at the jails, the sheriff is responsible for who gets hired to work there. So you hire people that you can depend on. And if you're a person in office and you can't depend on the people around you, you shouldn't hire them. I know that you think that makes sense. that Uncle Joe's going to do a good job, and cousin Billy is going to do good, and LaQuisha, the cousin once removed that's married to an uncle, is going to take care of everything. Meanwhile, up there in Madison County, the only problem we really have is up there in the supervisor's office, where they have all these people and all this money, and they're building and fixing and building things everywhere. And then you go out and inspect it, and you find out that we've been paying for potholes to be filled that aren't filled. We've been paying for ditches to be built. They're not filled. They're not paid, but they've been paid for. We pay for everything. And Greg Higginbotham had no comment when asked about why these people had been paid. And, you know, and that's sort of like the same thing where the $2.7 million got handed out a few years ago to the wrong person. It's because nobody's paying attention and nobody worries about the money. Clay Edwards Show is next on WYAB.